So I'm about to play a newcomer to the Dynasty League, Kennesaw State. Let's see what uniforms I want to do. Let me do the gold pants. Let me go with the gold helmet. Alright. Let's go. I need the ball in the second half.
Glad to have you with us from Kennesaw, Georgia, and Fifth Third Bank Stadium. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Kennesaw State Owls. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, glad to have you with us. Holly Rowe down on the sideline with the latest on an injury.
Checking in with the Kennesaw State head coach before the game. They continue to be without their starting running back, but the good news, their backup is off to a terrific start. He was able to step in and have a very productive game last week. We'll see if he's able to keep up that same energy and same stamina here today. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see how they adjust.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Damn. Oh, yeah. Okay. Starting on defense. Let's go. Defense need to set the tone. I kicked that too far.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out
That's
to the 25-yard line.
Huh.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Lavelle. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Sees some running room, and he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around and hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Yeah, leave it at that. Okay.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. With the catch, it's Gary.
Wide open.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that
leaving
defense
people wide
just
open
for a
like
second
that.
and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
The run inside. It's Lavelle. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen.
Dang, man.
Hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now
Come on, y'all got it. Y'all got it.
It's nice when a QB outside the pocket.
Did y'all touch that ball? Y'all need to
take off. But I thought the defense did a really good job of
where we at?
where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
Ah, that.
He's past the marker.
He got me with that.
Inside the 30, they'll the 28, it's first down.
I think it's really important.
He got me with that. I thought I was just going to pass it
in the
again.
game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his...
A shot toward the end zone. And
come on, man.
Downfield, looking for
catch that, man. Catch that. I need y'all to catch that.
It's an incompletion. The good news is the
let's see. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at?
Nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Long way to go on second down. Sets his feet. It's Collins. Turns it upfield. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Out wide right, it's Hawkins. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
Man,
3rd down and short.
Get him off the field. We need to get him off the field, man.
You can run the football, make the defense
come on, come on, come on.
Also throw it. Nice execution, 3rd and short. Now set up in a 1st and goal situation.
Looking to throw. Lets it fly.
And
he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw again. Looking to get it in. You don't give a fuck. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. They wanted to finish, and now
good one.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Gonna run it. It's
there. Okay. Okay, I see how that is.
Defensive backs come up, and they are physical, and they stick their face in the fan, and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run him again. Picks his way.
I should have kept to the outside. That was on me.
Plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great sailor. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
How about that athleticism by the tight end, stretching out and diving to haul that pass in. Great play.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42.
How we looking? How we looking? How we looking? How we looking?
From the gun, it's Marshall.
Stay on your blocks, man.
Immediately, not a whole lot on that one.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw.
Oh, dang, man.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That was definitely on me.
The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
How we looking? How we looking?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Lost one deep down the right side.
Oh my God.
Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
I shouldn't have went for the pick.
Crowd was eating it up.
I should have just tackled. That was on me.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
Okay.
This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. First play of this drive. Right side, it's Myers. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? That last connection just a hair short of the first down, but it opens an array of opportunities on 2nd and short. Straight ahead, it's Marshall. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
How we looking? How we looking? How we looking?
Fresh set of downs going up top. And he was hit just as he released
waited
it,
too
and it
long.
falls to the turf.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Got some green grass.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run. And then that offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. Used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line.
Man.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out. He had multiple catches from the running back position. They are going to try to get that established in this game.
They punted away on 4th down. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Left side is LaBelle.
In college football, you see this a ton now. And you use a quick passing game. Basically, it's the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this
Need to
one,
bet
they
on
were going
3rd
to target
down.
him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Out wide right, it's Wilson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside, it's LaBelle. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Quarterback keeper.
Dang, man.
The chain gang will get busy. 1st down, Kennesaw State.
Oh, let him pass. Let him pass. Dang.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Collins. Over the middle, complete to Coleman. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, everybody knew this guy was going to get his touches coming into this game, considering he's one of the better receivers in the country. And to start it off, the offense was actually looking the other way. They were looking for other guys to make big plays, but finally they got the opportunity. They were able to find some space to get their best receiver the football. And guys, that's not going to be the last time. Defense has done a nice job taking it away from them up to this point. The question, though, can they keep it up?
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
And this offense early,
Messing
man,
up on
just
3rd
clicking
down.
on
Messing
all
up on
cylinders,
3rd
right?
down, man.
Great job putting play after play together. Play that works with the next one, that works with the next one, and it's been a clinic on this drive so far.
Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Knowles. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. These guys are
They
really
gotta get him
hitting
off
their
the
stride
field,
in week
man.
4 as they push out that lead. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. We've reached the break. It's Kennesaw State on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First play of the period, first down here. Uh-oh, look out. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Give to the running back. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion from the back. Hits inside. It's Marshall. He'll be brought down quickly after a
I should
very
hit
short
the outside.
gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. The screen. He's got wheels. Makes the grab. It down immediately. He picks up a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got it. Plows through the defense. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Drops back on first down. Going over the top. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, North Dakota State. He got a step and just dusted the field. Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive.
Come on, defense.
And they finished the drive with a big play through the air.
You get the ball at the half, I need y'all to step up.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought
Need y'all
down.
to step up. Need y'all to step up. What we doing? What we doing? What we doing?
Kennesaw State will go on the attack, the offense onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He got me there.
Good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I keep hurting
And the
myself.
Owls, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Using his legs, it's LaBelle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
first down physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
How we looking? How we looking? How we looking?
Shaken up. Trainers out having a look at this junior defensive back. Holly Rowe will update us on his condition. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Collins. Unloads to the wideout. In traffic, it's Lockett. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man down the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
And the Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Makes the catch. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And that is just what you want. You get a 1st and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss, put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. They will score! Touchdown Owls! They'll try to
the secondary killing me, man.
And they knock through the extra.
But I need my defensive line to give more pressure.
Of 85 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Fresh setter downs going to the air.
Oh, come on, man. Oh, my God.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
2nd and long here.
Wide open. That was a pick. That was a touchdown right there.
Keeps it moving. It's Marshall. Got the first down. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Setting up the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Rolls right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
There he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. Looking for a crease. Here's a little room there.
You want to make play calling easy
I
for an offensive coordinator?
I don't know why I do that. I should be stiff on
I
him.
mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Can't hang on after
Oh, come on, man.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Hold on to the ball, man.
4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's got it, first down and more. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
Man, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone.
Come on,
and
man.
it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Still looking. Lets it go to the end zone.
Should have ran that in.
As he was going for 6 right there.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions. Now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. They send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Move to his right. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Extending the play. Looking for the score. Throw to the end zone. Picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Back to pass, it's Collins. Rush is on, and he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin. And
at least they finally got back there.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. Let's take a look at the USF Bulls in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Bulldogs on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates. And while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when
Oh,
I'm playing
dang.
from behind.
And here's the third interception of the
Oh, I
night.
could have ran that.
And you can't start the half any better than that. You talk about going in,
That was
making
what- oh my
halftime
God.
adjustments, talking about what they did. It looks like they knew exactly what they were going to do. Come out, read the pass, break on the football, make the pick, and draw first blood here in the third quarter.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease, it's LaBelle. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Got the 1st down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Collins. Trying to get behind the defense. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and
finally
force him into a 4th down.
And that's a teach tape on 3rd down right there. That's a great job by the defense, being back, understanding it's 3rd down. If they're going to throw it short, man, I'm going to break on the football, go down, be very physical. You want to throw a slant, man, you make sure that they feel you. That's a great job by this defense, being physical, making sure he doesn't
Oh, my God, man.
North Dakota State right, sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the
Come
page
on,
is just
man.
find an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Well, this
The tight end, the only one that dives for catches.
No question, this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
They'll run the screen. Makes one man miss.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Burrowing for yardage. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Needs it. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
Well, no mystery there. 4th and inches, hand it off, keep the drive alive.
Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to throw one first.
Oh, thank you.
And he
Oh
gets
my
it
God, I
to the
thought that was
45-yard
picked off
line, and
again.
that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Marshall. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Ford. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
DB's right up on the receivers. Wants to throw on 3rd down.
Oh my God.
Love the effort on defense that time. That looked like that was going to be a completion downfield, but the physicality of the defender jarred the ball loose.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Got a little space. Turning it on. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, North Dakota State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Earn your nil money. Earn your nil money. Hey.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra
I need
point,
defense
they
to
trail by
step
2
up. I need
touchdowns,
defense to step
28-14.
up.
A very efficient
You still have time. You still have time.
And man,
You
did
still
he
have
find
time.
a way to close with that 48-yard run for 6.
We still have time, man. Just step up. Just step up for me.
Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive. And it's
Thank you.
incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
Man, these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7-on-7 and having quarterback coaches when they're like 7 years old, 8, 9 years old now. So even when they don't have wide open wide receivers, you still expect them to fit that ball in there and make it happen.
He's going to take a shot.
Oh my God.
Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, oh! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Secondary killing me, man. No, that was on me, man. I should have. Need to stop trying to go for the interception and just tackle.
Bringing it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
It definitely was on me, man. I need to stop doing that.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Motion from the wideout. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short.
Oh my God, man.
Interception of the night. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. We'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Back to throw. It's Collins. Fires to the wideout. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Out wide left, it's Wilson. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond.
Thank you.
Off. 13th time he's done
Finally.
this year. Taking it the other way.
Finally, y'all did
He's at
something,
the 40,
man.
the 20, inside the 10.
And this QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Makes a move. He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. To the air, it's Collins. Gonna take a shot. Upstairs, he's got it. And that's where he'll go down. An explosive play moves the sticks. Kennesaw State right back to work. Now on the move. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
2nd down to the air. Stepping to the right. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Ah, y'all killing me, man. Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me.
It doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. And now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Trying to find the end zone.
Oh, man.
Down, Owls. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. Just got a little casual with it and blew the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tells the run, wants to pass. Right side, it's Diaz.
That was the wrong person, too. That's not who I wanted to pass it to.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading
At least it worked, though.
He's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Slings it downfield. Out wide right, it's Diaz. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Drops back on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
That was dangerous.
It's gonna be hard for this offense, man.
That was definitely dangerous.
Down the field to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Gotta make them. Gotta find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
On the draw, it's Marshall. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Defense in press coverage. Here comes the heat.
Man.
They can't make the play on third
Needed him
down.
to go.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And that is his
my God.
5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
The Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Collins. Oh, look, Ma, one hand.
Come on, man.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have.
Thank you.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. The door looked slammed shut in this one, but that last interception may be just the slightest crack in opening here. Timeout called as the play clock had gotten down to 3 seconds. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Motion from the wide receiver. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Left side, it's Diaz. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
They don't need a bunch on second down. They want to throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Trying to make magic with his feet. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He's looking to throw.
Oh, man.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had 0.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped on fourth down. Escapes the pressure going right. Runs through a tackle. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuffed, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Got an alley. Breaks into the open. He's got the first down. He's at the 10. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And the punishment has been extended. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They give it back to him. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll move the wide receiver. Pushes ahead. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. And you better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They try to pop a run on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Back's got it on the screen. Fights off a defender. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
We might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Kennesaw State will go on the attack, the offense onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Kick is in the air. Touchback? We don't want no stinking touchback. Here he comes out of his end zone. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Fresh center downs going to the air. Here's a throw downfield late. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Throws to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right side, it's Diaz. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. After this, it'll be a wrap. Needs it here on 4th down. Breaks the tackle. And that is how we will wrap this one up. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.
Secondary just ain't it. Secondary just ain't it, man. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so